Hardcore Iron Man, let's go.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Hardcore Iron Man. Last time I did promise I was going to get some of these stats up, and I am keeping good on that promise with level 90 Hunter. I'm actually catching chins here so that I can throw them at maniacal monkeys and level our ranged up. I'm really excited to be using the twisted bow everywhere, but our ranged level is one of our worst combat stats, rocking it at only 87. I'd love to get it up to like 95 or something like that, because around there is when it's actually going to be peaking with its accuracy and strength and stuff like that. So I'd like to get our ranged level up. I don't think I'm going to straight grind chins all the way until I have enough to get to 95. We're going to intermittently be mixing in some bossing and some raids and stuff like that. Maybe even some quests, since we are quite close to our quest cape as well. So let's keep hunting for a little while. We're getting over 160,000 XP per hour here at Red Chinchompa, so I can't imagine the levels will take that long. And we've got no purple for me, but feeling old got an ancestral hit. How many points do you have, buddy? How many points does the alt have? Oh god, really? Well, at least it was an ancestral hat for the alt and not like another T-bow, because Dave probably would have. So my Twitch chat has, convinced me that I really need to go back to Barrows, because my Barrows log is quite pathetic. I barely even have any Barrows gear. I don't even have a tank top or any ARMs, and I still need a full Barrows set for the Mauritania Elite Diary. Why do I want to do the Mauritania Elite Diary, you might ask? Well, I want to do some chinning soon, and you only get half XP from the Bone Crusher if you only have the hard diary done. So I do want to finish the Mauritania Elite Diary done. We have all the requirements besides the full Barrows set, so we might as well head back to Barrows. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to get the set, and hopefully we can pick up a piece of ARM so I can retire our cringy Mystic set, as beautiful as it is. So I'm going to put the Barrows teleport into our POH. It's going to cost us this many runes. Who cares, man? And there we go. We can now teleport straight to Barrows, which is a good feeling. Oh, boy howdy, a Varric's Flail. There's an item. I don't think we have that one. And we do have the Varric's Skirt. So that puts us halfway to the full Varric's set. Yep, there we go. Let's throw the flail in the bank. Looking beautiful. Thank you very much. Back-to-back items. 1,800 mind runes. Holy shit. If I don't get the Aram's top, Loon gets banned forever. Oh, Torag's plate body. Hold up. That is awesome, actually. That is a tank top. We finally got a tank body. So we can use the Varrock's plate skirt and the tank body. Look at this tanky hardcore Iron Man. I've had this account for God knows how long, and we had no tank gear. Looks amazing. Now, how many other Torag's pieces do I have? That is our first one. So we're not really closer to a full set, but we finally have a tank body, and you guys can't bully me anymore. It's official. Dude, no way. One chest after I've stopped streaming, and we get the Aram's robe skirt. Are you kidding me, man? We're here for the full Barrows set for the diary, and we get the Aram's robe skirt. Oh, that is so huge. This thing is so much better than Mystic. Let me get my garbage dead content Mystic out the bank real quick. Alright, check this out. Let's put the Mystic on and compare the stats. 7 mage accuracy, and look at the defense bonuses. Oh my goodness, they're huge. So clearly, as you can see, Aram's from Mystic is not like an insane accuracy buff, but the defense bonuses are substantial. Mystic has like barely any defensive bonuses. These bad boys, on the other hand, are tanky, and they look so good. I mean, I kind of want to grind for the top now. I hadn't planned on going for Aram's like ever, but now I'm tempted to. You know what I'm realizing? I don't have Elite Void, and it really just makes the effects of Void that much better. And it would make it so I can use Void Mage at Barrows, and it would actually be helpful. In case you guys don't know, with normal Void, you don't get the same bonuses that you get with Elite. Like for normal Void, the Mage Helm only gives you accuracy, which is useless at Barrows. But with Elite, it does give you a damage boost as well. Same with the other ones, it gives extra damage boost. So I think we're going to head back to Pest Control and go for Elite Void. It's only 400 points. It shouldn't take too long. Wait just a darn tootin' minute. I was all geared up. I'm all ready to grind out Pest Control, but wait a minute. I think I already have 400 I already have the Pest Control points. I pre-grinded them out when I got Void so that I could upgrade it to Elite Void. I completely forgot about this. Alright, where do I do this? Do I go up to the Elite Void Knight and use it on him? Yes, pay 200 points to upgrade this. Oh my, I already had the points. Alright, well there's Elite Void unlocked in less than 2 minutes. Can't believe how easy it was. If you guys are putting this off, geez, it's just that easy. Just make sure your past self already did the grind for you, and then it'll feel like nothing. Well, now that we have Elite Void, honestly, I just feel like trying out chinning. Here is our setup. I think prayer bonus is more important at maniacal monkeys than actual range accuracy, since their defense is quite low. This is the inventory setup. The bananas for teleporting to Ape Atoll. and I think it's pretty decent. I've never done chinning or barraging at the maniacal monkeys before, so I have no idea what it's like. I've looked up a little bit of a guide on the wiki. It seems pretty straightforward, and I should be getting an insane amount of XP. I have just under 7,000 red chinchompas. I will do a lot more red chinchompa hunting on my way to 99 hunters, so I don't expect this to be the last time I go out there. But you might be asking, why not save your chins to do Kriara? Well, I think for the most part on Kriara, I might be doing the T-bow method, which is just using the T-bow to kill Kriara. I think it's a bit safer than the chinchompa method, but we'll have to see. If I need to hunt more chins in the future, it'll be worth it, because getting my range level up now will help me a lot with the content I'm trying to do right now, like raids and Hydra and Cerberus and everything else. Okay, so we are now here at the hole that we entered to chin at the maniacal monkeys, and look at Jag XP and the great company that they are. They have a look option here, so you can see that somebody is in here, so I can hop to another world instead of having to world hop, go down, run all the way to the corner that they're chinning in, and then run all the way back to get out, because there's a bunch of aggressive NPCs down here. So yeah, this might take a while to do. It's a very popular method, and I might get crashed while doing it because I am an Iron Man. You know how it is, us poor Iron Mans getting bullied all the time. I really hope this doesn't take a couple hours to find a spot. Oh, thank God, after like 10 world hops we finally found a spot. So we're gonna enter this hole here, and I believe we just run all the way to like the northeast corner here. Yeah, and then once we get there, I think actually you take the south path here. I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, though, once we get there, we're going to run to the corner and start chinning the monkeys. Now, with Ice Barrage, you can only hit 9 creatures at once, but I think with a Chinchompa, you can hit more than 9 at once. So it's going to be very important that I use a method that involves running back and forth at this corner every single time I throw a Chinchompa to stack them up into bigger stacks. I'll show you guys that here in a second once we get some of them stacked. So basically, I let it auto-retaliate. Well, I should probably put on auto-retaliate. That'll help. So I let it auto-retaliate, and then right after it attacks, do that. And then back and forth like that, and it'll keep these guys stacked up. And look at the XP per Chinchompa. That hit points XP is insane. 456 ranged XP for one chin. So we might be getting even more XP than I had initially thought we were going to get. Another thing worth noting is, as you can see on the ground, there are prayer potions. These guys actually do drop 1-dose prayer potions quite frequently. So the best way to do this is to just pick those up off the ground and use them to restore your prayer instead of bringing your own prayer restore potions. And I have reset my XP counters here for prayer and ranged, so I will be tracking how much we're getting. We're getting over 400k ranged XP per hour right now, which is more than I had expected, but I am messing up a little bit. So we'll see what it's like after like an hour of this, and I think it's going to be pretty crazy. So here comes our first range level from throwing Chinchompas. Any second now. There it is, 89 ranged at the maniacal monkeys. This took just over half an hour, and now we have 500k XP to the next level. But as you can see on the XP counter there to the left, we are getting 628,000 ranged XP per hour and a 19,000 prayer XP per hour from the Bone Crusher. So if I had done the Mauritania Elite, it would be doubled, and I'd be getting almost 40k prayer XP per hour. But honestly, it's okay. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make, and I've actually profited prayer potions by picking them up off the ground occasionally, so it's definitely not hard to sustain prayer pots here, and you'll probably come out the other side with some extra prayer pots by the end of your trip. But yeah, I've just been keeping my range level up. Every time it dips below 4 of my max, I'll repot up. But 600,000 XP per hour is truly insane here, and yeah, that basically means I could get to 99 ranged in like 11 or 12 hours or something like that if I had enough Chinchompas. But I think I throw maybe 1,500-ish Chinchompas. No, probably closer to 2,000, like 1,800 Chinchompas per hour. If you're perfect and you throw a Chinchompa every 3 ticks, it's 2,000 per hour. But I'm not perfect since I don't have people doing the dance method to stack them up. I'm stacking them myself, so I'm probably throwing like 1,800 or 1,900 an hour, and we're getting those XP rates. So you can find out how much XP it is per Chinchompa and stuff if you want at my range level. But that'll only go up as we get more range levels. I'm sorry for rambling. Let's keep throwing these little furry dudes. There's level 90 ranged. We've literally been here for like an hour and a half. We've gotten 2 range levels. I love it. And the next level is half a mil away, so we'll get that in under another hour. Any second now, we're going to get that last level from this stack of chins. Should be this throw. There we go. 92 range. Halfway to 99. I might stay and use the rest of these chins just for the extra ranged XP. But yeah, 92 ranged will be a lot better than 88 at least. Here is where we say farewell to our furry little Chinchompa friends. They have served us so well the last throw. And they are all gone, unfortunately. We got an insane amount of XP from these, though, and we had, like, a little bit under 7,000, I believe, which is not that much. I really, really would love to come back here with, like, an insane amount of Chinchampas and see how much ranged XP we could gain in one day. According to these XP rates, I could probably get over 7 million XP in one day, which is pretty insane. That would be fun. I wonder what the most ranged XP a hardcore's ever gained in one day is. Oh, no, dude, There's another occult necklace at 781. Wow. All right. Well, there's 2 in the 50 kills. So I guess we're not dry on this thing anymore. That's pretty cool. There's 473k added to the bank value. I can't get away from the 73s, man, I swear. But yeah, you might be asking, why am I killing this boss? I kind of have a long-term goal of getting front page on all of the boss high scores on the hardcore. I think that'd be a pretty cool flex. And Thermonuclear is one of the only bosses that's super within my reach right now. And I have a Smoke Devil's Task, so figured why not do a little bit here. And here is 800 kill count at Thermi. I can't take it anymore. I'm only going to be able to do like 100 kill bursts of this boss because, my god, it's boring. I can't even be asked to come up with something clever to say about this. Well, there's another occult necklace. They're just trolling me at this point. That's okay. You know what? There's 473 more thousand GP to the bank value. I can't complain. It's something. Would you take a look at this? Duradel. Ah, Czar. I'm not going to read that. Basically, I could kill Jad. Let's go kill some Jad. I've never done a Jad task on this account yet. So with our upgraded gear, I think it'll be pretty easy to take down TZ Talk Jad or Zot Talk Jad. Does anyone actually know how to pronounce that? And there is Jad done. Look at that. 40 minutes. Oh my god, Tebow OP. Are we going to get the cute little Jad pet? No, we didn't get it from him, but we have an extra fire cape to turn in. Good sir, I have a fire cape. I would like to bargain for the Jad pet. I know I won't get my cape back. You not lucky. God, this game sucks. Oh my goodness. 181 Hellhounds. Duradel, you shouldn't have. So yeah, this means that we can finally go do some Cerberus with the Twisted Bow, which is supposedly insanely good at Cerberus, so I'm very excited too. I think I'm going to save that for the next video, though. I have a few more things that I want to finish up in this one, and maybe we'll dedicate a lot of the next video to just like Slayer, Cerberus, demonics, boss hunting, stuff like that I really want to do, but I kind of don't want to do it right now. So what I really want to do now is knock out some quests. We only have, 7 more quests to do before we have the quest cape. 2 of them are a little bit scary, Song of the Elves and Dragon Slayer 2. Dragon Slayer 2 notoriously taking out a ton of high-level and high-profile hardcore Iron Men in the past, so I'm going to do a lot of practice on my main before we do that one. But the other 5 are quite simple and straightforward quests. Rag and Bone Man 2 is a little bit long and tedious, but other than that, the rest of them are pretty simple. I didn't want to do Devious Minds up until now because you do have to lose your large runecrafting pouch during this quest, but since we now have 77 runecrafting to do blood runes, we don't need the runecrafting pouches anymore. So let's go ahead and knock out a couple of these quests and get ever so closer to our quest cape. So I have to go out into the wilderness through the abyss for part of the Devious Minds quest with no gear on because I need to go to Intrana. Do you guys think I'm over-preparing with all this food and brews? I don't know. Let's see. Let's go through the wilderness. I hope nobody's sitting here. Back in the day, before Zaya Runecrafting came out, there would actually be a ton of people that would camp the abyss here to PK people, but since not a lot of people do abyss runecrafting anymore, it's actually pretty safe these days. And look at that, we're through, we're alive. Alright, first quest out of the way, Devious Minds. You get runecrafting XP for this quest. I wish I'd known that. I could have saved myself a good few minutes at ZMI if I'd stopped just 5,000 XP away from 77. There's a little tip to you guys. If you don't want to spend that last 5k XP at ZMI, come here, do this quest. This is great. Alright, 6 quests left to go. Next one up, let's do the Rag and Bone Man ones. Those are always fun. You get to go kill a bunch of weird things. Alright there, odd old man. I've got all these bones for you. Glad I could help you with this adventure. I guess 500 prayer and cooking XP. Pretty insane. 1,000 XP for like 15 minutes worth of work. Let's do it again. Down here trying to get the rat and skeleton bones, and the skeleton dropped a Renarweed? I didn't even know that was a thing. These things, or the zombie, sorry. It's like level 24. I used to kill these things to train up my melee stats way back in the day when I was like 9 years old, because nobody would come down here to train, so I thought that was a good idea. I kid you not, I was sat here wondering why my telekinetic grab would not work. I kept doing it and doing it. This is Crumble Undead, dude. I need to go to bed. Okay, I think that's the last of the bones. That better be the last of the bones. If I missed a bone, I'm gonna cry because I completed this collection. Yes, thank you so much. This quest takes longer than any of the damn Grandmaster quests that they've added into the game in the past while. I'm taking the bone sack. I know you can get both now, but the bone sack is the obvious choice. 5,000 prayer XP and this sick cosmetic, which I'm gonna get rid of immediately because I have like no bank space basically. And yeah, this quest was pretty miserable. Honestly, I was like, Rag and Bone Man, it's not that big of a deal, but it'd been a long time since I'd done it. It's bad. It's bad, kids. Now we're doing the Troll Romance quest, which actually has quite a scary boss, if I remember correctly. Arg here. He doesn't look that strong. You know, he's only combat 113. What a baby, right? But he actually has melee and ranged attacks that can hit up to like 30 or something like that. We have pretty good gear, so hopefully he doesn't smash us too hard. I think he even hits through prayer. It's a pretty spooky boss, but we got our little dad bod going on here. We finally got a tank body, so I think it'll prove useful here. I really hope I don't die. This would be like the most embarrassing place to die, honestly. Okay, I think the wiki quest guide overhyped this guy just a tiny bit. I haven't taken a single point of damage, and he's dead. And he said arc when he died. Okay, that's actually pretty funny. And there's Troll Romance done. I really should have done this quest earlier because there is actually a hard clue step that requires you to have a music track from this quest, and there's also an elite clue step, I think, that requires you to slide down that mountainside or whatever the hell it is to where the Troll Weiss is, and I've had to drop clues because of that step before, but no longer. We only have 3 more quests left to go, and I think we're going to do a Forgettable Tale and then leave the last 2 for their own videos because there's a lot of fun stuff locked behind the other 2. This quest just sucks. There's a reason I've left this for last. This quest just sucks.
No, it's just some boring shit.
Goodness gracious, this better be the end of the quest. My god, this quest is so drawn out. There it is, Tale of a Drunken Dwarf. Well, Forgettable Tale of a Drunken Dwarf. I wish it was forgettable. I never want to remember that I did this quest. 5,000 farming and cooking XP and some mature dwarven stouts. I don't remember if they're useful at all. I mean, they're almost 27,000 GP each, so I guess that's nice. But yeah, that's it. That's the stupid quest done, and now we only have 2 quests left to go. Dragon Slayer 2 and Song of the Elves. So happy I knocked all of that out. It feels good to only have the really big boy quests left to go. And I think next episode I might do Song of the Elves. It depends on how much Cerberus and Slayer I want to grind out because I'm also very excited for those. There's just so much to do on the hardcore right now. I can't even keep my head straight with what I want to do in what order. So I think I'm going to end the video off here, you guys. Thank you so much for watching as per usual. If you want to support the channel, make sure to leave a like down below. You can comment to praise the algorithmic gods and get my video recommended more, and subscribe so you don't miss more, obviously. If you want to see me live, I stream on Twitch almost every day, and I do make posts on Twitter when I go live if you want to follow me over there. Thank you guys once again, and I will see you in the next video. Have a nice day. Goodbye.